Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. I hope you guys are having a great day today, and we're going to have a great show for you guys. It is finally Friday, July 7th, and I hope you guys are ready for a great weekend. Looks like the weather's going to be nice. It's kind of a little gloomy today, but it's going to be good. All for tuning in and watching the show Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon. Now we're going to start. Every show is still dedicated to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the dentists, the police, the firemen, the farmers, the teachers, especially all those great people like you that watch the show. Now, folks, we're excited to bring back some guests starting the end of the month. We're going to start having guests on again on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, we took a little time off and not having guests on all the time, but we're going to be doing that. So I'm excited. First thing, again, also thank you guys for yesterday for all the people that showed up last night at the beautiful summer concerts series in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It was an incredible event, and we had a great time for a beautiful crowd and a beautiful weather right by the water. I want to thank my good buddy, of course, Rhino Ryan, Little Anthony, great job. I want to thank Bill Saratella, my co-host, part of Ocean's Rat Pack, was there entertaining as well. Great job, Billy. And I want to thank, of course, Dave Antonelli and the kids for coming by. My lovely wife, Laura, was there, and cousin Rhonda. So it was great seeing some great friends there. It was a lot of fun. So thank you, everybody, for that. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and check the call us at 847-769-8609 to book a show. We are going to go right into let's thank some sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, because without the sponsors, much of a show. So I'm trying to, okay, we'll figure out how to do that. Okay. Anyway, you guys are watching. That's good. I'm trying to get down to the next level. I can't. Okay, I'll figure that out later. Anyway, let's get to the show, folks, and let's get to some chats here. So let's see. Right here, we'll get into that and say hello to some people. Isabella Drake, Robert Provenzano on his trip, getting his kicks on Route 66, Toto, Joe Nasca, Susan, the closer, Jambroni. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Ocean's Pit. All right, so tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with my buddy Jerry Jams Renda. That's an 8 o'clock hit. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, will be at Pier 290, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It's a 7 o'clock hit. It's either going to be inside or outside, depends on the weather, but it starts from 7 to 11 with Rhino Ryan and Tony Toto, double T. It's going to be a lot of fun back in Lake Geneva again, twice in 1 week. And Sunday will be at An Antonio's in LaGrange, outside patio, 4 to 7 with Jerry Jams Renda, and that's in LaGrange, Illinois. That is Sunday. It's a 4 o'clock hit on Sunday. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're excited about that. A lot of good stuff coming up. Let's get some other dates underway, folks. Next Tuesday, we'll be at the Butterfield Country Club for Italian night, and that's going to be in Oak Brook. That is Tuesday. Next Thursday, we'll be at Berkeley Concert in the Park. That's Berkeley, Illinois. Next Thursday, me, Rhino, and Tony Toto. That's next Thursday in Berkeley, a concert in the park. Next Saturday, I will have a private affair at the Gulo Party in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, so I will not be anywhere late night on Saturday. But on the 17th, next Sunday, we'll be at the Rano Nestes Club Arcata Speakeasy. My intros, for some odd reason, Albert, they were the funny thing about my intros, folks, it was written for me by Nelson for me, and Nick Sahadjis wrote them for me, but every time I play them, the Facebook comes on and says it's against rules. So I have to call them both up and find out if they copyrighted those songs, because they wrote them especially for me. Nelson and Nick. So thank you for bringing that up. Emil, I hope you're doing well. So Sunday, the 17th of July, we will be at the Rano Nestes Club Arcata Speakeasy, and that's going to be 4 o'clock with Jerry Jams. And then we're back there again at the Speakeasy with the main event band. And also joining us that night is Mike Restivo from Mistaken Identity and Mojo's Jukebox on the 23rd. We got a big event coming up also, folks. Now, Taylor Street Fest is back August 11th through the 14th in Taylor Street. I can't wait. Italian Fest. It's one of my favorites. We're excited. I think we're going to be there on Friday, the 12th, if I'm correct. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And then, folks, August 14th on Sunday, we have a big benefit for Steve Mongo McMichael of the former Chicago Bears Super Bowl champ. Of course, it's also for ALS, and we're suffering for that. It's going to be at Bourbon Street in Marionette Park, and that's going to be Ocean's Rat Pack with Bill Saratella, yours truly, and Bill and Elliot Winbush. So it's going to be a lot of fun August 14th. We'll give you more details. Big event coming up. I'm getting to play with my good buddy with Joe Cantafio, folks. He started with Jay's 50s a long time ago. I've been following him forever, and he's been playing back again. He's got a big something called Rock and Relief for Team Rubicon, if I'm correct. It's going to be starting at 1 o'clock Saturday, July 16th. It's going to be at Rosie's O'Hare in East Dundee. So I'll be leaving East Dundee. We're going right to Lake Geneva for the concert at the Gulo House. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Jimmy Sands, some Shadows of the Night, going to be there. The Cave Dwellers are going to be there. My good pal, Seventh Heaven, is going to be there. It's a great affair. Rock and Relief for Team Rubicon, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Rosie's O'Hare in East Dundee. Mark the calendar. It's going to be fun. We lost, of course, for all you Chicago Blackhawks fans out there. Carol, how you doing? We lost Brian Marchement, if I'm pronouncing his name right, at the age of 53 years old, has passed away, former member of the Chicago Blackhawks. Also, we lost a great actor, the great James Caan. Of course, losing James Caan at the age of 82 years old. We all remember him from Sonny, from The Godfather. Remember him from the movie Thief. Remember him from Elf. Mr. Farrell's father at Elf, and of course, a lot of good stuff. So our prayers go out to the Caan family. We lost James Caan. We lost Ray Liotta. We lost James Gandolfini, the Italian-American. And actually, James Caan was half Italian, half Jewish. But we lost great actors. The old guys are just not going to be around anymore. So it's pretty sad at that. And it's another tragic thing, losing another great actor like that, Mr. James Caan. All right, folks. The question that they're asking everybody, folks, is people working from home. Now, there's a lot of people that are doing it. And it's kind of cool. Some people are working from home and making less money because they rather have the less money to have the more freedom of still working at home, but still be able to get stuff done while you're working, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Are you guys okay? BJ Murray, the best movie was Thief. He was great in Misery too, but Thief, filmed in Chicago, was an incredible movie. So we lost a great legend there. Hope you're doing good, BJ. So I work from home, get tons done. So Kim Peterson LeFew, another great singer in the Chicagoland area. She's one of the best. And Kim, that's what I'm asking. My wife works from home. A lot of people work from home. When you guys work from home, you can get some stuff done too while you're still working. So they're saying that some people are taking a little less pay to be able to work from home. You're not driving to work. You're saving money on gas. But I don't know if I could be able to do that. I would lose my mind if I was working from home because I need to get out. I need to do things, So that's just me. Daryl Armistad, I will see you on the 16th too for Rock and Relief. My good buddy Daryl Armistad, and he's going to be one of the guests I'm going to have on my show maybe next week or two, because you all know Daryl's a great musician and just a great guy, all-around guy. But he's done a lot of stuff that people don't know about, like climbing mountains and stuff, and running meters, marathons, and a vegan. We're going to talk to Daryl on the personal side, besides his business side. Of course, we know it, Daryl. So I hope you're doing well, Daryl. And Kim Peterson LeFew. Go see Kim's bands and session and all the stuff that she's got going. And go see my buddy Daryl Armistad. Of course, him and the lovely Sonia Hicks. And great stuff. I think they're every Friday there at Topaz in Burr Ridge. So go see them. Depends if you have no distractions. Ellie Weinhardt, I hope you're doing well. Ellie Weinhardt, a great actress, comedian. Of course, we've seen our good friend Ellie in the movie about the girls' baseball team, which so you know what, it's just great. And she's number one. Joan Rivers in person, fantastic at what she does. And we have another great entertainer watching, the great Chris Minardi, ladies and gentlemen, guitar player for Nick Hodges' Billy Joe band, and plus he does his own solo stuff and plays with so many great bands. Chris, I hope you're doing well. So it's great to see all these great. Ellie Weinhardt was in the movie, of course, called A League of Their Own with Rosie O'Donnell and Madonna and stuff like that. Thank you. Yeah, so fantastic. And I guess they were going to do a reboot. They were going to do a reboot about it, and Ellie was excited. Maybe they thought they put in their character in. Yes, the reboot's not going to happen now because if they're going to do a reboot for a movie or a TV series, try to get some of the original people in the movie that can do it, or the TV show. I would love to see Ellie Weinhardt on her own show doing A League of Her Own, a new version of it, right? Maybe she can play a coach or something, you know? Trying to bring it with new people and change the format of what the movie's supposed to be like, and what's the point? So I hope they do bring it back, and if they do, I hope you're in it. I hope it's just not the one that they were going to bring back, if that makes any sense. Tony Bisek, another great drummer in the Chicagoland area. So people working from home, as long as there's no distraction. Nobody wants to see Rosie O'Donnell. Absolutely, Richard Hamlin. Nobody wants to see her. Tom Hanks ain't coming. Jodie, what's her name? Davis. I don't think she's coming. I forgot her first name. She won't come back. I don't know if Madonna will come back. So let's just get some people who can come back. And I love that movie. I thought it was an incredible movie. So good point. So working from home, if there's no distractions, some people are taking less money so they can actually still do some stuff. But then you have those jobs. I don't know. Are they watching every move you make when you are working from home? I mean, are they watching what you're doing? I know they can tell if you're selling numbers or whatever the hell you're doing. Gina Davis. Thank you, Kathy. I hope you're doing well, Gina. Thank you, Kathy. And Gina Davis was a great actor. I don't see her too often anymore either, working. Real tall actress from the picture that I see. If you guys are excited about Lake Geneva and Venetian night, you know how big it is. If you ever go down there, Venetian night, Lake Geneva, all the boats come up and they do the fireworks and the lights. It's beautiful. This year, they've got over $40,000 that they got to do this big thing at Venetian night. So it's pretty cool. She was in Beetlejuice. That's right. And like I said, these movies are pretty old. But they're still classics, right? Beetlejuice. So you're right. Thank you, Richard, for that. All right, let's Mitch, according to the New York Post, ladies and gentlemen, Mitch McConnell blames COVID stimulus checks for the U.S. labor shortage. No shit. The minute you got people to stay home, get free money, the laziness has just come in. And now that's why people aren't going back to work. And that's why there's a shortage everywhere. Yes, the stimulus checks did help to some degree. It did help, but it also put this country in a horrible, horrible labor shortage. Every restaurant I know still needs people. Every place. Look at the airlines. They're paying these pilots double, triple their salaries so they can work more because they don't have enough people to fly planes. Filmed in Library of Congress. There you go. Laziness. You got that right, Chris Minardi. They got lazy. Lazy. As Ralph Cramden would say, lazy. Blabbermouth, Ralph Cramden. So, yes, boy, it took this guy from the New York Post to put this out on the news. That's why the crisis. That's what happened. Everybody needs to get gas money. People are hawking their jewelry. There you go. It's getting pretty bad. No one in that condition to reboot A League of Our Own. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Director is gone too. There you go. Well, they can come up with something, but that's important. So very good. They got their beggars on the street corners who could easily get a job. There's plenty of jobs out there, folks. Some of these supermarkets are paying $17, $20, $22 an hour. Aldi, I think, is paying like $22 an hour. If you want to get a job, you can get a job. Simple. But when you're out, if you're out on your own or whatever you're doing, you have to. and the circumstances are different for every family and every person, but people feel sorry for our kids and their kids. Carol, it's going to be a whole different world. And like I said, it's not the world, it's certain people and the way things are going right now. I'm just hoping that things get better. Look, we got 5 here. And they're hardworking kids. They bust their ass. They do what they got to do. They're out there. 2 of them moved out. One of them was getting married in February. It's not, and they're going to have children, hopefully. We want their lives to be better. We don't want their lives to be shit like ours has been in the last 4 years. I mean, I've been very blessed with my life. I mean, for what I do for a living and still do it, I've been very blessed. And I know a lot of people we had our ups and our downs, but we're still strong. We're staying together. But what's it going to be like? What's the future going to be like? Praise to those who went back to gigging and work Memorial Day. I know you did, Mo. Chris, I worked. I was down maybe 6 weeks, 5 weeks. I had to get back to work. But, thank God we could, because I had me and Ryan, or me and Jerry, whoever was with me or Daryl, whatever it was, me and Jeff, 2 of us can go out and play. But I felt sorry for some of the bands that couldn't get back together. But now it looks like, am I going in and out? I'm sorry. I am getting a brand new laptop that was given to me by our executive producer, April. She's giving us a brand new laptop. So we're trying it for the first time. We'll see how it works. Basically, I'm going to take this laptop only when I go do, like, if I'm away or something, instead of going on my phone, we're going to use this laptop. It's the mic, I think. Okay. Well, I got the mic. April's watching. Okay. The mic is plugged in. So I don't know what to tell you. Is it better now? This is the same mic. I don't know. Definitely different world. Very sad. Sandra, it is very sad. All right. Let's see here. Let's give a big round of applause. Speaking of work, solos, duos, they were fortunate, and we jumped on it. Yes, we did. Yes, we did, Chris, and thank God we did, for people like you and me and Rick Lindy and people out there that can still work. Vito Zotto. We still not be able to go out and do it without our band behind us, which is very good. Dennis, great seeing you last night, my friend, and thank you. In Lake Geneva last night, we were at the beautiful Gazebo Summer Concert Series. This Saturday, we're back in Lake Geneva at Pier 290 outside. We're excited to be there, folks. Meet Tony Toto and Rhino Ryan, 7 to 11 outside this Saturday, the 9th of July. All right. Speaking of work, let's give a congratulations to Betty Nash. Now, who the hell is Betty Nash, you say? Betty Nash, ladies and gentlemen, is an 86-year-old woman going on her 65th anniversary as a flight stewardess or flight attendant for American Airlines. She still works for American Airlines, and she is a flight attendant, or or a stewardess. 65th anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. 86 years old, still working with, her name is Betty Nash, and she's in the Guinness Book World of Records. Guinness Book of Records. Isn't that incredible? 86 years old, still working. She was a flight attendant, stewardess. I don't know what you can call them now. But this is what she's doing, and her 65th anniversary. Happy anniversary to Betty Nash. God bless. Now that's work ethic, man. And that's a tough job. God bless Susan is absolutely right. I am live, Mr. Gage, on my show right now, buddy. So I'm live. I can't talk. I'm Dave Gage. And anyway, folks. All right. I'm live right now, Dave. Call me back 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. All right. So Dave Gage, my good friend, who calling him Better You Rock, Robert Provenzano. That is worth ethnic, man. 86 years old. She's still out there. All right, folks. The question people ask, Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States. Some people seem to think that she was only brought on as vice president so they would never remove President Joe Biden, because you're going to go from one worse person to another worse person. This is something that they're saying on certain television networks. And like I said, whether you're Republican or Democrat, makes you wonder how someone has the qualifications to become vice president. Does that mean I can become vice president too? I mean, I probably have just as much skills as she does, but she slept her way to the top. At least she admits it. At least she admits that's how she got the job, right? That's how she got into politics. Yuck is right, right? Crazy. How about this, folks? This is something I find weird. CBS Chicago authorizes NASCAR, pretty cool, street courses in 2023 in the city of Chicago. What are they going to do? Set up? I'd like to see something like that. I'm not a NASCAR guy. I don't get into the whole NASCAR thing, but we know it's huge. We know it's big out there. And I don't know. I don't know to see it on the streets of Chicago. If they close something, I don't know how they would begin to do that. But they're going to start doing this thing in 2023, according to NASCAR, according to CBS. It should be interesting. You probably do a better job, Mary. God bless you. I know I wouldn't do a better job, but I just makes talking about the qualifications. If someone like that can get a job, whatever. Mo, you were the first of entertainers to be performing during the pandemic. Ron was one of the first stream beginnings with Nick Sahajas, and I totally support it. Thank you, Albert. And it was. Sahajas was doing it. Nicky was doing it from his basement. Ron started doing live stream, having bands come to the theater and live, and we were doing it from our driveway. And a lot of people were doing it. Chris was doing it. Everybody was doing some sort of something to get music out. And if you guys remember at that particular time, thank God we got music. Look, Republican, Democrat, whatever race, whatever color, whatever thing, whatever religion. Well, you know what we all do have in common and what all makes it work is something called music, baby. That's what we got. And some people we get along with because of music. We might not know everything else about everybody, but we know we do have one common goal, is music. And music is so powerful, man, because look what it did for the pandemic. Look what it does every day in our life. We get in our car. I like talk radio, and because I listen to music all the time, but it's a great thing. You can put when the first kiss, you remember a girl, there was a song. The first wedding, there was a song. If someone unfortunately passed away in their family, there was always some song. There was something that brought together, and that's really, we gotta love music. G, good afternoon, my friend. I hope you have a great weekend too. All right, let's get down to some birthdays, folks. Freddie Dryer used to be a defensive guy with the Los Angeles Rams, but better known as Hunter, the TV show Hunter, 76 years old, Fred Dryer. Carlo Calero, he was an original lead guitar player for the band Quiet Riot. Celebrates her birthday, everybody. Our good friend Sheila Gigi Davis. Sheila, if you're watching, happy birthday, Santa. How you doing, my dear friend? Santa Jagger, of course, Bill Saratella's cousin, celebrates her birthday. Santa, happy birthday if you're listening. How about two anniversaries, folks? Dick and Patty Sayed celebrating their anniversary, 38 years. God bless you guys. 38 years, Dick and Patty. God bless you and your lovely wife. And Jimmy Carter and Rosalind Carter, 76th wedding anniversary. 76th wedding anniversary. Holy shit, they were married a long time. Former President Jimmy Carter and Rosalind Carter, 76th wedding anniversary. Kathy, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. All the pandemic performance memories are popping up on Facebook. Surreal, isn't it, Chris? Looking back at some of the stuff we did. Kathy Lazaro, you're doing well. Friday. What else we got birthday? The great British actor Geoffrey Rush turns 71 years old today. Cookie to Cook. How about Roy Brown from the Bozo Show? Celebrates a birthday. God, I used to love. I actually believe that Bob Bell and Marshall Brodeen and Roy Brown, they must have been drinking during that show, because some of the jokes they said that only the adults understood. But what a team! You had Ray Rayner, you had Marshall Brodeen as Wizzo, you had Ray Rayner, Oliver, Cookie to Cook was the cook, and you had Bob Bell as Bozo. I mean, come on, right? It was just funny, some of the shit they didn't understand, but the adults did. I bet you they were big drinkers. Hello, Bird Dog. How you doing, Frey? Hello, Tony. Oh, thank you for calling me yesterday in the hospital. I'm trying my best. Well, Joe, thank you for listening to the show. I'm glad I called you too, and I'm glad you're trying to get better, buddy. That's all you can do, one day at a time. And if this show or music helps you a little bit, man, then I've done my job. I've done my job because I'm an entertainer and I'm trying to sing and trying to tell stories and try to be funny. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but at least you know where I'm coming from, and I'm right here from my heart, which is important. My Aunt Jackie, Golden Girl, birthday today. Oh, there you go. Well, Janice, the Golden Girl #2. Happy birthday to Janice out there. Denise, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Happy Friday. What else we got birthdays? Craig Stevens, better known as the TV show Peter Gunn. Now we're going way back. But great. I used to love Peter. How about the great Steve Lawrence? Stephen Eady, great Las Vegas guy. He was the man. The great Steve Lawrence celebrates a birthday. And last but not least, from the Johnny Carson Band, of course, The Tonight Show, Doc Severinsen, 95 years old, the doctor. And boy, what influence he's done through the years. Jill, I hope you're doing well, my dear. Welcome to Ocean's Pit. All right, it's Friday, July 7th. We are having a great day, folks. Betty, want to talk about extraordinary women? Betty White, Golden Girls. Speaking of the Golden Girls, Betty White. Listen to this. Now, she was born January 17th, 1922. She died at the age of 99 years old. Now, look at what this woman, when she was alive, what she's been through or what she's seen. At the age of 6 years old, when Betty was 6 years old, sliced bread was invented. At the age of 6 years old, Betty White. At the age of 7 years old, Scotch tape was invented. This is what Betty White has seen in her life in the 99 years. So when she was 6, it was sliced bread. When she was 7, it was Scotch tape. Oh, look at this. At the age of 13 years old, canned beer was a thing. Canned beer can. At the age of 13. At the age of 29 years old, Betty White got to see the first CBS first colored broadcast on television. At the age of 29 years old. At the age of 47 years old, Betty White got to see the beanbag. The beanbag was invented at her age of 47 years old. And at the age of 85 years old, the iPhone was released when she was 85 years old. So what a life this woman has had. Wasn't it? Wow. Unbelievable. My Aunt Loretta will be 101 this Sunday. Oh, Aunt Loretta, happy birthday. God bless you, 101 years old, man. And you got to have an incredible life, too. If Betty White died at night, had a few more years there. Leaving tomorrow with my family to Miami, off to 5 days of Disney cruise. All right. Well, you have fun there in Miami. Have fun in Disney over there. Be careful. Stay away from Goofy, because I heard he's screwing around with Pluto. So be careful over there, Dick. And happy anniversary. You guys enjoy. You're for 38 years. You and your lovely wife, Penny, and your family. You go out and enjoy, Dick. Thank you. I heard that she was from Oak Park. She was from Oak Park. Bob Newhart was from Oak Park. Yeah, very cool. All right, and let's get some more disturbing. And I don't say disturbing, but it is disturbing because what this woman said before Brittany Grimes, women's basketball player for the WNBA. You heard about this. She was busted in Russia with drugs. Claimed that she was guilty. She admitted to it. Of course, they caught the drug. And, you're going out of a country. You're going into Russia to play basketball. You're bringing in drugs over there. Come on. But here's the part. Look, that happens to a lot of celebrities. And you see those stories all the time. But you know what pissed me off about this woman? When she did an interview before this whole arrest went down, that we should no longer play the national anthem anymore. The national anthem should not be around anymore. This is a young woman who gets played to play basketball, that people pay to see this woman. Americans play to see this woman. People from the United States and from around the world see this basketball team play. And how dare she say that we shouldn't play the national anthem anymore? Isn't karma a bitch? Because right after that, it's Russia. Kathy celebrating 33rd anniversary. God bless you guys, Kathy. Congratulations. No, now wants help, but wouldn't stand for the flag. Right, Dennis? Now she wants help from the greatest country in the world. Oh, but don't play the national anthem. Brittany, I hope you stay in prison a long time, my friend. I'm sorry. She's screwed. They don't mess around. And there you go, Christine. We're talking about Russia here. They hate everybody. So, you know what? No remorse for this lady. You know what, guys? You reap what you sow, Patrick. You're absolutely right. And look, I just mentioned yesterday or the day before, for the first time in 100 years, the New York Post did not print the National Declaration of Independence. 4th of July, for the last 100 years, the New York Post would print the copy of the Declaration of Independence. And this is the first year, 2022, that there was not mentioned or not anything in the New York Post on the 4th of July. What is telling you? What is going on with this country? What are their founding fathers up in heaven going, what the fuck has happened here? She can star in the next episode of Locked Up Aboard. There you go, Kim. Absolutely. How, I was shocked. I wasn't shocked, which this woman says, because there's been a lot of athletes and politicians and people and saying about America and all that. I wasn't shocked at that, because you hear it when Kurt, what's his name, Kaepernick knelt and it started all that. Look, whatever it is, what I'm trying to say is when the New York Post does a traditional thing for the last 100 years and posts the Declaration of Independence on 4th of July, and they didn't post it this year, it's got to tell you that something's not right. Patrick, New York Post could be a communist rag, but how come they posted it in 2021? How come they posted it in 2020? They didn't post it in 2022. So there you go. Horrible. Oh, and another psycho. Of course, horrible. Still, people suffering from the horrible 4th of July devastation that hit the town of Highland Park. A great town, one of the most wealthiest towns in America. Michael Jordan lived there. A lot of great movies. 16 Candles was filmed there. Ferris Bueller's Day Off was filmed there. A great place. Great nightclubs, great restaurants, great people live in that town. Of course, this bastard, this Robert Crimo, or Crimo III. Now his lawyer hired R. Kelly's lawyer. Boy, good luck with that one, kid, because this kid's got no shot. And we were talking about the mental illness. But remember one thing, folks. Yes, there could have been some mental illness. But this piece of shit, ladies and gentlemen, planned this for weeks. He dressed up in a woman's clothes going through so people didn't recognize him. He had another gun waiting for him in his car. He was heading out to Madison to do it over there. This guy knew exactly what he was doing. So now, and lawyers, and his father should be blamed for it too. His father should go down too. This idiot, these parents. 2019, I guess he said he was going to kill himself and the family. So they called the cops. Cops came, they removed a bunch of swords and daggers and knives from the house. There's something wrong with your kid right there. This was 2019. They did nothing about it. The father ran a white hen. The father ran for mayor in 2019 and lost. The father got him his card so he can buy a gun. What is he doing buying an air rifle like that? No, but he should. Why? It's not the gun, folks. It's not the gun. But somebody that age should not be having that gun. Those guns are for military use. That's it. Only reason why you should be using these guns. There are guns for hunting and protection. That's a different story. The father is goofy. Goofy's too nice of a word. Father pleaded the fifth. Of course, pleaded the fifth. Jerry Jams, looking forward to seeing you tonight, my brother. And his father's another piece of shit. Yeah, absolutely. New York Times, thank you there, my good friend Ellie. Thank you, hon. But the point I'm trying to say is, right? Isn't this crazy? It's just absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Might be getting cheaper, below $4 in some states coming up. See, it was their plan from the first place. Look, Our gas was two something, right? When we had the other president of the United States, Donald Trump. When he was president, gas was good. New president, things change. All of a sudden, gas is $5.39. So that's their plan. They bring it up real high, and then they bring it down to four something. And they're going, wow, gas is so cheap now. They bought it down to four something a gallon. No. That's the plan. It's the plan. Insane, Denise. He tried to commit suicide with a machete. How about the picture on his Facebook page that Mancow posted, or one of his Instagram, with a sex doll? The guy was a lonely kid. Father's an idiot, signed for a Floyd card after knowing he was suicidal and threatening family. Yeah, you know what? Probably gave him the cut. You know what? Because here's a kid. He was by himself. What's the parents? Oh, what can we do to shut him up? Or what do we do to keep him happy? He wants a gun. Get him a gun. Really? How about get him a job? Ooh, gas is getting cheaper. Yeah, my ass. You never know. Look, according to New York Post, American Airlines, here's a passenger that stole over $10,000 in credit cards in cash from two women on a flight to Miami. Well, wow. How did that happen? Now, I don't know. You're going to, should you carry that much cash on you when you're flying somewhere? Or am I crazy? Yeah, there you go. Send him to the Army. Absolutely. Getting him some help. Absolutely. The Army might help. The Army, send him somewhere. Helps these kids out. Helps people out. Absolutely. But this passenger that stole $10,000 over in cash and credit cards from two passengers on a flight to Miami. What do you got all that cash for on you going to Miami? Picking up some shit? So I know it's just crazy. I'm just blurting out things right now, folks. But come on, you know what? Credit cards. I mean, how did this guy steal it? He must be looking. He must have been. It's hard to see if people are carrying cash or something. Dennis says $2.10 in November 2020 in Lake Geneva. How about it? Yeah. Send them to Ukraine, Albert. There you go. What was this lad, the passenger, doing? We're going to find out. How do you know if someone's carrying a lot of credit cards and cash? Now, they can steal your pocketbook, your woman, the purse, they can see what's in there, right? If the lady falls asleep, I don't know, right? But $10,000 worth of credit cards and cash going to Miami? Nuts to carry that much cash, Mary. What are they buying in Miami? Okay, we'll leave it alone right there. How about this, folks? They're coming up with cancer-killing worms. Scientists say they've developed something for a cure for cancer, certain part of cancers, cancer-killing worms. I'm sure we'll find a little bit more about that. At least the stewardess was alert and reported him. Yes, Facebook user, you're absolutely. Good point on that. Sorry, I'm late. Better late than ever. Ray, absolutely. Picking up of drugs in Miami? Right. If they were going maybe to, Colorado, maybe I wouldn't think so much about it. $10,000 in cash and credit cards going to Miami, you're definitely picking something up. I don't know. Well, whatever. At least the guy gets arrested. I'm sure they got the cash back. All right. What do we got here, folks? More good stuff here. Or American Airlines. All right, Zoe, quiet. Shh. American Airlines now, it's like we're saying, they're paying pilots triple their salary because they cannot get pilots carry 7,500 Acapulco every February, but need a bill, electricity. I put it in the bottom of my carry-on, but agree, not to Miami. There you go. Well, Acapulco, Mexico too. You might have picked some stuff up there too, but I know what you're saying. You got to be a little bit more. What's the number one among Jewish women? I want to go to Miami. Oh my God. All right. So American Airlines paying pilots triple their salary. Triple, because they can't get enough pilots. They're even putting some of these pilots through school, and they're only teaching them the basics because they can't get enough pilots fast enough. Who would ever thought we'd ever have a shortage of pilots? The Army probably wouldn't take them. If you choose to have children raised from the right and pay attention to your children, show them parents need to stop being so self-absorbed. Oh, Rose. Roseanne, you hit it right on the right on there, right on there. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Bush Light, for you people that are beer drinkers and like Bush Light, I don't know. I've never had it. I'm not a beer guy. I used to drink some ales, the ones with the higher alcohol, because the little dark ales, those I like. But the Bush sales went up 4%. And what they're saying is because of the inflation and people can't afford more expensive beer. So now all of a sudden this Bush Light and Bush beer is up 4%. So I don't know if you guys drink beer. I don't know if you guys drink Bush, but I don't like anything that says the word Bush, if you know what I mean, because I'm not a fan of that family. That's just me. Maybe in Vegas you would be take that. Oh, Kathy. Okay, Kathy. Maybe I would be in Vegas and hide the money. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. Parents to be parents, not try to be best friends. Well, you got a point there. They have to be little to the point. Like my mom, boom. My mom would hit with the branch, the spoon, the pot, whatever she had near me. You know, my dad didn't say too much, but when he did, whoo, watch out. A martini. There you go. And there's kudos with all these big companies, Walmart, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever. This is pretty cool. Here's a guy that runs McDonald's franchise. He owned a McDonald's franchise, and he was doing remodeling, and it took a couple of months. And instead of when he told his employees, you know what he did? He paid their salaries while they stayed at home while they furnished and remodeled the McDonald's store. So he didn't want to lose his employees. So what he did, he paid them to stay home for months and don't go out and get other jobs until the McDonald's was back and ready to work. I know someone who was carrying 10,000 in an envelope going to Vegas, got screened, pulled over, searched. It was a nightmare. Well, going to Vegas, you might want to take that kind of cash. There you go, Sandra. And you know what? Yeah, you got to, what do you, yeah, well, who knows? And if it was years ago, probably wasn't, after 9/11, everything changed. 9/11, you can bring anything on the plane. Remember, we were smoking on planes, if you remember. So after 9/11, everything changed. So don't take that much money on you. Find some, whatever. Or hide it better, do something. But kudos to that guy who owns McDonald's. Very, very cool. CBS. You got to love this, folks. CBS, again, the police doing their job. These are police officers in the sanctuary, well, and of course, Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. They've hauled off over 200 lions, tigers, jaguars, and other animals that were despicable place that they were staying in some sanctuary in Mexico. So the police came in, according to CBS, and saved these animals. You're talking about lions and tigers and jaguars, okay, and other animals. I was at a restaurant the other night, and a kid was screaming while the mother told him to find his inner voice 3 times. My mother's hand would have found my inner voice. Yeah, my mother's hand would have went, bam! That's it. There's your voice. Facebook user. That's a great name, Facebook user. Do you have a name? Give me a hint, something. It just says Facebook user. So, I know Facebook user. That's good. Saving these animals. That's good. They don't belong in these sanctuaries. It sickens me when I see these commercials for animals. And we're just not talking about pets. We're talking about animals. This is what we need. The wildlife. Oh, God. It's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. There was a man missing for 2 months, and they found him in a shredding machine. Actually, that's what he did for a living, working at a shredding machine. He was missing for 2 months. Duncan Alex Burrell, at the age of 20 years, after missing 2 months, no one thought about looking in the shredding machine that he fell into, and unfortunately died. Now you want to talk about a real idiot, folks. We got a lot of idiots in this world, but this guy takes the cake. Now, this is a guy who owns a restaurant called the French Bistro in New York City, and his name is Keith McNally. BJ, if you're listening to this, I know you go to New York a lot. I don't know, but anyway, he tells his staff, whether it's a waitress or bartenders, that don't go home with a customer for less than $500. He's got some cheeky rules. Don't sell yourself short. What he's saying is Customers come into his restaurant and they might, try to pick up the waiters or waitresses or the bartenders. Don't go home with them for at least for $500. Nothing less than $500. Then you can go out with them. This is a guy that said this is on social media. This is not some guy that we're talking to that we met at a bar saying this. This is on social. He's actually quoted here. Check out this place called the French Bistro, Balthazen, Blatzon, whatever. Keith McNally is the owner, telling his employees if he's going to get picked up by customers, don't leave with them for less than $500. This isn't a brothel. It's in a whorehouse. This is a French restaurant. Hi, Lola. Now I know who you are. Hi, Lola. Hope you're doing well, hon. He is Pazzo. He's nuts. And he comes out with, you see a picture on the Facebook with a smile. Carol, isn't that crazy? Telling his employees not to go home with any of the customers for less than $500. Oh, I am so sick of Joy Behar. Rumors that she's leaving The View. Well, I hope you leave and take all the other women with you. I hate that show. Thank God. Thank God Ellen's gone. Thank God Kelly Ripa is retired. Whatever she's going, she's gone. Joy Behar. Oh, this woman ever get that job? Please. Rick, how you doing, my good buddy? I hope you're doing well. Cave Dwellers, I'll see you next Saturday, my good friend, at Rock and Relief for Joe Catafio. Can't wait for that. See you tonight. Well, thank you, Lola and Ro. I'll see you tonight at Chicago Prime. So, Joe Behar, am I the only one that hates this person in this stupid show? Thank you, Kath. Rumors about her leaving. Who cares? Wasn't she the one that said that if President Trump became president, she'd leave the country? And she's still in our country, isn't she? And she's still getting paid by our country to work. Oh, there you go. I bought Joy Behar's book. You never know when you will run out of toilet paper. Danny Ramonde, my good friend, great saxophone player in the Chicagoland area. I love you, Danny. Hope you're well. Yes, thank you. Rick says you'll never run short on toilet paper. Hope you got a deal on that book. They have been saying that for a while now. Who watches this show? I don't know. They were saying that she was gonna leave like 2 years ago. Well, unfortunately, we know what happened in Highland Park, folks, because it was horrible what happened. But here in Richmond, Virginia, on the 4th of July, there was a tip sent to the police station, and they caught 2 men. And in their homes was assault rifles, handguns, 223 rounds of ammunition. 4th of July. This was in Richmond, Virginia. They got a big tip, and they told them where to go and find these 2 men. And they did get them, and they did arrest them before anything could have happened in Richmond, Virginia. This is on the 4th of July of this year. So, too bad they couldn't get a tip for our good friends in Highland Park. But Dr. Jha, who is Dr. Jha? Dr. JHA says, why COVID is still a pandemic. We got the biological stuff right. The biological science right, but we didn't get the social science right. We still don't know about this. Thank goodness for the tip. More people need to step up. Thank you, Lola. You're absolutely watch The View. There you go. No one leaves and says they would. Toilet paper went up at Walgreens. $10 for 10 rolls for $6. Big roll. Inflation's a bitch. Start using leaves and newspapers, Albert. How you doing? Ronnie B. I hope your fishing is doing well, my brother. All right. Are you going to the Taste of Chicago this year? Are you going to the Air and Water Show this year? Not me. I'm not stepping foot anywhere in that city of Chicago, folks. So tell me, are you safe? Are you safe to take your family and kids and loved ones to the Air and Water Show or the Taste of Chicago in the city of, please tell me. Thank you there, Dennis. COVID is absolutely. Jill says no. I'm asking everybody that's watching right now. No, I didn't get my monkeypox shot yet. No, and I won't. No, never. There you go. Forget Chicago activities. Hell no. No. We're getting a lot of no's. Is anybody going? Sandra says no. Is anybody going to the Taste of Chicago? Or how many people going to the Air and Water Show to see this, the U.S. Navy Blue Angels fly over? Who's going to these things? The shooter in Island Park had painted a dress on and black figure on his wall back at home. While the rifle in his hand, neighbors could see reported. It's a shame. Nobody wants to get involved. You're absolutely right. Christine says no. State Street, Sundays 2. Denise, Carol says no. Ellie says no. Sugar Ray says no. Ronnie B says no. Who is going to the Taste of Chicago? Richard Hammond says fuck no. Dennis says no. 20 years ago, yes. Denise says she might. Okay. Yes to the Air and Water Show, not to the Taste. Okay. All right. Same thing. If someone's going to go crazy, they're going to shoot people at the Air and Water Show. They're going to shoot people at the Taste. So I don't know if one's safer than the other. But if I had to take a choice, I'd agree with Craig. I would do the Air and Water Show. Can't wait for the first gig. Yeah, Rick, it's going to be a good time, Rick. I'm excited. Rock and Relief, right, for Joe Catafio on the 16th of June. It's going to be a lot of fun. At Rosie's O'Hare, East Dundee, me and Daryl Armistead will be kicking it off at 1 o'clock with the Cave Dwellers, Jimmy Signs from the Shadows of the Night, Seventh Heaven. It's gonna be a good time. Can't wait to work with you, buddy. Yeah, Taste of Elmwood Park is enough for me. Well, there you go. We're performing at the Taste with the Rat Pack. We'll also be at the Melrose Park one this year. We'll be at the Schaumburg Fest this year. Wait until I see it on the news. There you go. See the highlights on the news, or download the U.S. Blue Angels, the Navy, and you can watch them all day long. Dirty plates in a restaurant. Now, have you ever done this? I have. You go to a restaurant, you finish eating something, you and your wife, or you and your friend, whoever's eating dinner with, and your plate is done. And you take that plate and you move it to the front of the table so the waitress can grab it. And maybe you pull and you put like 2 plates and the silverware that you're not using. Sometimes I do it just to get it away from me so I don't have this plate. But according to a lot of restaurants, folks, we are not doing them a favor by taking the dirty plate and onto the front of the table. It doesn't make it easier for them. Restaurants have how to grab the plates, how to grab the silverware. So when you bring the dirty plates and you put it to the end of the table while you're waiting for your or you're finished eating, whatever, they don't like that. I did not know that. Congratulations to Julian Perez on his role of retirement. Oh, I did not know that. Congratulations, jumping Julian Perez. Congratulations. He'll take a shooter out with a Blue Angel. There you go, Craig. Good one. Love that. What we need is to hire Godzilla out there and have him go just blow fire on these shooters. Godzilla joke. I think me and Craig are the only one that can enjoy that joke. Always do so, yeah. So I always do the same thing. I finish, I take the plate, I put it to the end of the table because I don't want to lean into it or anything, so I can hold my drink and relax. But of waitresses and people in the restaurant business on that, even though you think you're doing them a favor. Got to go see a set. See you in Williams Bay, Dennis. I will see you in Wisconsin Saturday at Pier 290. Thank you, Dennis. They should pick up your plates so you don't have to do that. Well, you know what, Jerry, I understand that. And usually they do come around and pick up your plate, but I just get it out of the way. Dirty plate taken off the table. Servers have not been trained like back in the day, 80s and the 90s. Right, it was much different back then. But now they're saying that some of these restaurants, these people have a certain system and we kind of screw their system up. Just the thought that we're doing it ourselves is pretty good ourselves. You figure, All right, what do we got here, folks? Have you ever read a comment on Facebook and then you had to look at the profile to see if this guy or woman is as stupid as the comment is, the way they look? I've done that before. Someone makes the most stupid comment and you look at the profile. Good waitresses do that. There you go. They don't always do it and the table is full. There you go. All right. So, Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I just can't figure out how to show all the sponsors, so I'm going to have to learn how to do it. In the meantime, we are here. I want to thank April for giving me my portable little laptop, which I'm just using today. This is going to be when we go on out of town, so I don't have to use my cell phone anymore. April was kind enough when she found in her drawer, and she was kind enough to drop it off this morning and show me how to run it. I'm still learning, but thank you very much. All right, here's the beautiful poem for the day. Are you ready for the poem, ladies and gentlemen? With 5 minutes left to go, here it is, the poem for the day. Roses are red. Carmela's not black. Joe has dementia, and Hunter's on crack. So it's a beautiful day to start the weekend off, ladies and gentlemen. Again, for you people that didn't hear it for the first time, roses are red, Carmela's not black, Joe has dementia, and Hunter's on crack. Oh, beautiful way to start the weekend, folks. And again, the middle finger goes up to the United States of America while Hunter Biden shows up at the White House. Is that not a middle finger going, look, Hunter's sitting right here. He's in the White House with us. Maybe grab that laptop. Joe, if you get a chance, grab that laptop. I want you and your lovely wife to have a great weekend. Emo, God bless you, my brother. All right, so we are almost coming down to the end of the hour. You got to love that one, huh? That's a good one. We should get T-shirts like that. All right, speaking of, we lost the great James Caan, the great actor at the age of 82 years old. He's gone. Ray Liotta just passed. James Gandolfini has passed. All the great actors are gone. They're just dwindling away. All the great historical actors, some great movies. We got the top 10 best James Caan movies, starting with number 10, which was a cartoon he did for kids called Cloudy and the Meatball. Never heard of it, but that was 2013. And number 9, at the 1977, he made a movie called Bridge Too Far, being number 9. Back in 1992, James Caan started at number 8 is Honeymoon in Vegas. Honeymoon in Vegas. Richard, when I was getting my prospect exam, I asked the doctor where I should put on my pants. Over there next to mine was the answer I was expecting. Woo! Good one, Richard. Good one. Bruce Willis is sick. Okay, I did not know that. So could be in threes. Ray Liotta, James Caan. Could Bruce Willis be next? All right, so let's get down. We did Honeymoon in Vegas, 92. Number 7, best movie for James Caan. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, where he played Brian Pickhorse, and the Gale Sayles story, and with him and relationship they had with the Chicago Bears. Very, very cool. Back in number 6, best movie for James Caan, 1996, called Bottle Rocket. No clue, never heard of it. Number 5, best movie for James Caan, 1967. He starred with John Wayne, El Dorado. Great movie, man. Great movie. And number 4, best James Caan film from 1981, Thief. Even though I think that should be the number 1 movie, I think Thief is better than Sonny that he played in The Godfather. Just my opinion. That's number 4. Number 3, best James Caan movie back in 1990, played in a movie. Great movie. Scary, huh? When a stalking woman starts destroying you in bed. Larry Storch from F Troop passed away today. Oh, Johnny Reno, thank you for that. I used to love Larry Storch from F Troop. Oh, I liked him, man. Very cool. I'm sorry that he passed away. Johnny Reno, hope you're doing well, brother. Thief, loved it. Misery was good. All right, number 2, best James Caan movie, 2003, Elf, and of course the number 1 movie, 1972, as Sonny Corleone. Of course, The Godfather, James Caan, number 1. But my favorite movie by him, I know BJ loves it too, was the great movie Thief, filmed in Chicago. And then I'm looking at there, folks, the top 11 horrible, tragic shootings from 1982 to 2022. Number 1, Las Vegas Strip, 58 died, 546 people were injured. How about the one that happened at the Orlando nightclub? 49 dead, 53 injured. Number 3, how about the VIG technology company? Dead, 23 injured. Number 4, Sandy Hook, 27 dead, 2 injured. And number 5, Texas Baptist Church shootings, 26 dead, 20 injured. Luby, Texas, number 6, 24 dead, 20 injured. San Ysidro, I don't even know how to pronounce it, McDonald's shooting, 22 dead, 19 injured. Robb Elementary, that just happened in Texas, 20 dead, 26 injured. Parkland shooting, the hospital, 17 dead, 14 injured. The U.S. Postal Service office, when the shooting was there, 15 dead, 6 injured. And of course, unfortunately, Highland Park, 7 dead, over 60 people injured. That's from 1982 to 2022. And the world is just getting worse and worse, folks. Worse and worse. I need to thank you all. Oh, yeah, there you go. International Harvester in Melrose Park. I went to the Brian Piccolo School in the 70s. Very cool. Denise, yes, we lost him. He's gone. So is Eric Clapton and Peter Frampton. So Peter Frampton's sick. Eric Clapton's sick. You know, folks, eventually that's the bad thing about when people start getting old. The gun laws need to be changed and fast. The election is coming up soon. That's a whole different story about the whole gun thing. I don't blame anything on the guns. I blame it on the owners of the guns. If I was fat and obese, I'm not going to sue McDonald's or Kentucky Fried Chicken. But I'm an alcoholic. I'm not going to sue Jack Daniels. Things need to be changed, but nobody should be able to buy an Air 12, whatever, these giant assault rifles. Nobody should be able to buy that. Nobody. They're not used. Want to hunt? Hunt with a rifle. Do it the right way. Stay safe is right, everybody. Want to thank our sponsors. We got one here, Patriot Funding Incorporated, Cash Money. My good buddy Dave Antonelli. Give him a call at 630-675-4730, right out of Roselle, Illinois, when timing is everything. Patriot Funding Incorporated. Check out my wife's page, Laura Ocean Solutions, for credit card processing at its finest. Check her out. That's Laura Ocean Solutions. How about Airtight Windows, my good buddies, folks? Many years doing it right with Airtight Windows. And ladies and gentlemen, they are looking for help. Airtight is growing. Join the Airtight team. Looking for full-time experienced salesperson. They're also looking for experienced installers. They're also looking for part-time experienced measure person at 708-652-5000. That's Airtight Windows. I want to thank April for my portable laptop, which we'll be using when we do the stores, when we do when we go to restaurants, me and Laura. Laura will be with me next Thursday. Honey, you with me next Thursday?
I'll be on a plane.
She'll be on a plane. So she'll be with me this Monday. Laura will be with me this Monday, folks, since she's not going to be Thursday. It's been 3 weeks already.
I got to do a thing. I could probably do it from remote.
Oh, you can do it from remote on Thursday. Okay, good. Because she's going away to St. Louis,
No,
Kansas City. They're going to Kansas City, her and our daughter Gianna, for a wedding. Very nice seeing my lovely wife last night at the gig. Yeah, thank you. I will see you tonight, Lola. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. And guys, thank you so much for watching the show and supporting local establishments and live entertainment. Please, please, please remember, buy local and shop local. And of course, Sir Richard Starkey's birthday yesterday, Ringo Starr. Peace and love. Peace and love, everybody. Tonight, Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg with Jerry Jams, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, Saturday, Pier 290, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, 7 o'clock to 11. Rhino and Tony Toto. It's going to be fantastic. Last night, concert in the park. Wow, what a crowd. What people. Unbelievable. Sunday, San Antonio's in LaGrange, outside patio, 4 o'clock with Jerry Jams. You guys have been the greatest. Thank you guys so much for watching the show. God bless you all. Peace and love. Have a great weekend, folks. See you next week. Same time, same station. Bye-bye.